the original stars of NYPD Blue. My next guest now stars in one of the new hits of the TV season, Judging Amy. Please welcome Amy Brenneman. You look nice. You look very nice. Thank you for coming.
Velvet.
You're wearing? Yes, you are.
I can't stop doing it.
Okay, now.
Andy. That's why he gets to.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Because he's nice about it.
Yeah, he's polite.
Women don't like it when a guy goes. Really? Oh, really? Okay. Well, I've got to learn not to do that anymore. You know, we had. You're really good friends with Elizabeth Shue, I guess.
Yes, I'm very good friends with her.
We had her on the show last night.
I heard all about it.
I don't know if anybody saw this, but that woman is not afraid to talk about anything.
No, she's not.
She got, I guess she's very...
Penises, I think.
All right, we don't have to... Let's clean this up right now. But yeah, she was talking about, and she was discussing how free she is with her body. She likes to take her clothes off all the time.
Yeah.
And she said that her wedding was really kind of out of control. Like the night before the wedding, she had a crazy bachelorette party. Were you there?
I helped organize that party, actually.
And, so what was going on? It just sounded like a crazed love fest.
Did you see Very Bad Things? It was the girl version. No. What?
No.
Well, what happened was Elizabeth, her husband had her fiance had a bachelor party. Mm-hmm. And so he went to Vegas, and he had strippers, and he had this and that, so she's very competitive with men, and she called me up. She said, I want strippers. I want somebody to take off their clothes in front of me. I was like, okay, I'll get on the phone. So I called up all the hotels, and I said, can I get a stripper? And they said, no, we don't know what you're talking about. And I said, oh, God. And I said, I just need somebody to take off their clothes for Elizabeth. It's like anybody. It doesn't even matter, just so she feels, you know.
Anybody. You don't want to get the refrigerator repairman to come in.
Like we had room service, and the guy came in, and I said, would you take off your clothes because my friend's getting married? And, you know, it's just, it doesn't even matter who.
Did you really ask a room service guy to do it?
I did. Well, I felt like a lot of pressure on our friendship, and I felt like it was important.
How much did you offer to pay him?
Not enough, clearly, because he didn't do it.
He didn't do it?
But we did get some free food.
Oh, that's nice. All right.
And then I ended up taking her to, like, this strip club, and I said, do you really want to go in there? She said, yeah, I really do. And I said, you know, let me check it out. And I go in, and it's, like, horribly depressing. It's 4 in the morning. There's these, like, sad little women with their sad little bodies, with the sad little guys with their sad little scotch, and I came out and
There is
like,
no such thing as a depressing strip club. There's hope. It's the naked body in its purest form. You sicken me.
Touch my leg. Please.
Yes! Electricity. Oh, now, let's calm down, okay? Now, you have, we have something in common, which is, you have a dog. You have more than one dog. You have 2 dogs.
I have 2 dogs.
I have a dog. I got a dog about, I don't know, I guess I got my dog about a year ago. And I have found, I didn't realize this was going to happen, but when you get a dog, you start acting like an idiot around your dog.
Yeah.
Like I come home and I'm like, well, that's crazy, what you did. I never did anything like that.
Open the door, I waltzed in.
Yes, yeah. Do you really do that with your dog, though?
Well, her name is Maggie, so I kind of go, it's kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dog must love it.
She looks at me like, you're insane. You should have a child and leave me alone.
Well, that's the thing is you talk to, I mean, I'm not married, I don't have kids or anything, but you end up talking to a dog like you would a baby. Like, aren't you a good fellow? Aren't you a good little... And then people, you know, walking by your apartment think that you've lost your mind.
I know, which you have, actually.
Well, I have, yeah. You know, but, so what do you, I mean, what kinds of stuff do you do with your dog? Like?
Well, I have a basset hound who is a freak of nature. She's like the bonsai tree of dogs because her legs are like, you know, they're too short. She's got the huge body.
They have the long torso.
She's got the long body and the torso and the hand and
he's not here. Oh, he's doing it because he's going to watch. Okay, good.
Maggie, come on. So my favorite thing is because Maggie's torso is basically about as long as my torso. You know, she's a long dog. So my favorite thing to do is to spoon her, actually, is what I love to do. You know, because we can spoon very easily. And my really favorite thing to do...
That dog's got a fine life, yeah. What, so you really do, you lie up against the dog. Okay, that's cool.
We spoon, like people spoon.
Oh, I know.
And
I've been around. Andy, could you tell me later?
I'll tell you later.
Good,
yeah.
thanks. He helps me after the show.
But the best thing, actually, is when you get out of the shower, and you're not quite dressed, and you're not quite dry, and you just lay down on that floor with that basset hound. It is the best.
That's crazy. The last thing I'm thinking when I get out of the shower wet is I want to go rub up against the dog.
Have you ever done it, though?
Well, no.
It's good.
There's
really
a lot of
good.
things I haven't done. I got to try.
And you say you love your dog.
Yeah, all right.
You.
Tonight. Now, we don't have a lot of time, but I want to make sure we talk about your show, which this is interesting. Your show, Judging Amy. This was kind of your idea because your mom is a judge.
Yes.
And so you got your mom involved. She's a technical advisor.
Yes, she is.
In the movie.
Yes.
And it's kind of you sort of play your mom.
I kind of play my mom professionally. I play a judge, and I kind of play me because the personal side is I live with my mother, who's played by Tyne Daly. So I'm like very authoritative at work and make grand decisions, and then I come home and I take off the robe and get yelled at by my mom. So it seemed like to me a complete life.
I mean, it's hard doing a TV show. I would find it very hard to do a TV show working with my mom.
It's insane.
I love her. She's great, but she'd be in here all the time interrupting guest interviews, offering me ham. You know?
I know.
It's like, sweet, but I don't want to do that.
I fax her the script so she can weigh in on them, and she's very vitriolic and opinionated, and she writes back to me, said, "This is stupid, it would never happen this way, and it was terrible." And then when she sees the show on television, she says, "It was great, you look pretty."
She talks to you the way you talk to your dog. Judging Amy is Tuesdays at 10 o'clock p.m. on CBS. Amy, thanks for coming by.
My
nice
pleasure.
to have you here. Amy Brenneman, everyone. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Sheryl Crow is coming up. Stick around.